Hello everyone, welcome back once again. In this video we will look at building a Windows Forms application using Python in Visual Studio 2019. But before we get started, please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do, because I've got lots of videos coming up. So what are Windows Forms? With Windows Forms, you develop smart clients. Smart clients are graphically rich applications that are easy to deploy and update, can work when they are connected to or disconnected from the internet, and can access resources on the local computer in a more secure manner than traditional Windows-based applications. So Windows Forms is a smart client technology for the .NET framework, a set of managed libraries that simplify common application tasks such as reading and writing to the file system. So when you use a development environment like a Visual Studio, you can create Windows Forms smart client application that deploy information, request input from users, and communicate with the remote computers over a network. So let's not get ourselves too over it. So we just bang on straight away. But before we do that, I also speak briefly about the Python language. So Python is one of the most popular programming languages in the world. Created in the early 90s, it enjoys a wide range of users, from automating repetitive tasks and writing web apps to building machine learning modules and implementing neural networks. Researchers, mathematicians, and data scientists in particular like Python because of its rich and easy to understand syntax, and a wide range of open source packages available. Packages are commonly used and shared code libraries that are freely available for anyone to use. So to get us started, as you can see, I've opened up a Visual Studio 2019 ready to bang on. But before we do so, we have to make sure we've got the Python development installed on our Visual Studio. So we can do that by actually opening the Visual Studio installer, which I'm going to do now. So once you've actually got your Visual Studio installer opened, you have to come to this bit like installing the individual components, and make sure you have this bit checked, the Python development checked, and download and install it before you continue with this bit here. Also, you have to make sure, because there's this plugin or add-on that we're going to use, the IronPython. So we have to make sure that we do this bit as well. So we open a web browser, you go to ironpython.net here, and you have to make sure that you see IronPython is an open source implementation of the Python programming language, which is tightly integrated with the .NET framework. The IronPython can use the .NET framework and Python libraries, and other .NET languages can use Python code just as easily. So you can go about it by scrolling down here. So as you can see, that you can actually download the latest version of it here. So once you click on it, it will actually take you to a GitHub. So based on what type of system you're using, you can actually I actually downloaded the MSI extension, and you install it so that you can get your Python and the IronPython environment to be able to run your Windows form. So that is very important. So once we've got all that bit sorted out, we come inside here and we create a new project. So we click on the create a new project from the dialog. So once we've actually done that, as you can see here now, I've actually selected the Python, all platforms, and a desktop. So here you'll be able to create an IronPython application, IronPython Windows Forms application, and the WPF application. So in this video, we actually want to create a Windows Forms application. So we select what is applicable to this video or what we're doing now. So we select this bit here, go next, just like usual, creating a new application. So here we've got the new new project dialog where we can actually configure um, our project details here. So we can change the name, you set the solution folder, or the location of the project. We're not going to do anything here as it's not really important here. So we click on the create here. So we wait for the whole thing to get up and running. So now, as you can see, we have a new Windows Phone Python application created and ready to just bang on straight. But before we actually run it, I'm just going to speak a little bit about running the Python code. So the Python is an interpreted language which reduces the edit test debug cycle because there is no compilation step required. In order to run the Python apps, you need a runtime environment interpreter to execute the code. That's when we come to the IronPython. So that's the main reason why we actually downloaded and installed the IronPython. So if you look on the solution here, we have a Python environment here. So here, this is the IronPython that we actually installed. So you can get into more details here once you open this bit here. So now we can actually even go here and say add a new environment. So as you can see here now. So here, this is the configuration or the project configuration or where we can actually add the new environments. Yeah. So here there are some pre-existing or some pre-existing environments that we can add on. So the base interpreter is a Python 3.8. Yeah, and then here there are other stuff that we can actually add on. So just say you know. So here we have this project, and this is the environment that we use in the IronPython 2.7. And also here you can select some other Python environments if you want to. So this is not part of the video, but obviously I just wanted to show you. So we cancel this bit here. So now to run it, obviously we can use the F5, or we can just press on this start here. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So while we have the project running here, there's some few stuff that I would like to say. So most of the runtime environments support two ways to execute Python code. The interactive mode, this is where each command you actually type is interpreted and executed immediately, and you see the results each time you press enter. This is the default mode if you don't pass all file names to the interpreter. So the script mode is where you put a script of a Python statement into a test file, which is .py, which is what we've got right now, a .py extension. So you then run the Python interpreter and point it at the file. The program is executed line by line, and the output is displayed. So there is no compilation steps as shown. Okay, so now as you can see here now, we have the Python application running now. Yeah. So we're not gonna do much about this bit here because obviously this video was just to get us started, right? So now that we've actually got the application running here, it is very important that you can go on and start writing your own Python stuff, yeah, or Python code, and start manipulating this slate or the form here in terms of putting your own buttons and stuff like that, right? Okay, so now that we've actually completed and and run our own application, that we can end this video. But obviously I'm just going to show you one last bit here. So here, as you can see here, we've got a Python environment here on this part here, so it's open on this bit here. So here you can open the interactive window. by clicking this bit here. So this is where you can write whatever Python command that you want. And here you can also do some few bits and pieces here in terms of the command and or the PowerShell. We're not going to look too much into this bit here, but just so you know. So I hope this video helps you. Please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. And I hope right now you can go ahead and build your own Windows Forms application using the Python language, right? So have good morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. Peace.